What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome. Here we are again. A new thing, starting something new here, and pardon me as we get started here, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's something new, we're doing something new, guys. Rags, what's up? Hey, guys, all right, we're doing something new. As you know, it's a new year. All right, guys, it's a new year, 2024, and not just a new year. You know, think about it, 2024. Imagine you're sitting on your grandmother or grandfather's lap as a kid, you know, and you're telling them, you know, Grandpa, 2024. Just you're starting the phrase with that. And think about it. What do you think your grandpa is thinking about? You know, knowing everything that they went through, everything our grandparents went through, you know, and the type of generation they grew up. And you're starting the phrase, Grandpa, 2024. In that year, a lot's going to happen, you know. So that being said, guys, 2024 is about chasing goals. All right, it should be that for all you guys. And one of the goals, if those of you who've been tuning in for a long time now and been following part of the Vato and Comfort and Chaos community for a while, know that I've had a goal of mine. All right, I've had a passion project of mine, and it is this. You know, it is what I'm doing here. This is a first step, and there's not too many live podcasts. You know, podcasting is definitely a big passion project of mine, but there's not too many live where you can interact, participate in multiple levels. And I'm not saying I'm just testing the waters here, team. But either way, me getting into streaming and getting into the content created community was about one thing, and it was about providing that accountability to myself in order to provide mentorship, guidance, and develop a community and a team through a chaotic world that is continuously engaging in more chaos in every day. And it's not just an American thing. This is an international thing. But in that community, we're able to seek that comfort in our chaos, and not only that, we're able to execute and succeed together and learn from each other and understand. You know, and that has been the beginning. All right. So tonight, guys, hey, I thank you all for tuning in. I see that, guys. I see Rags. I see you, Token. Hey, I see you guys tuning in there. I appreciate that, guys. And I will get to you guys here, but I definitely want to go on with the, as you can see, the title. We have some topics I want to discuss, and we're going to go forward. You know, I'm going to try to keep these when I do these special. I'm still going to stream, guys. I'll still continue doing the video gaming and vibing with you guys. But you're going to start to see maybe twice a week an episode like this where I'm going to share some things with you. We're going to talk about some chaotic stuff that's going on in the world, and then ways we learn from each other and understand and pursue that comfort in that chaos, different topics. So yeah, and that's what we're going to do going forward, guys. So I appreciate your patience. Feel free, you know, those of you who are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. You know, it's free. And then, of course, those of you who are watching on Twitch, my original Twitch OGs, baby. Yes, the original Twitch OGs, the family. Hey, I thank you guys all, man. Thank you all. You guys, seriously, this cannot be... You guys definitely, there's no me without you, that's that saying. There's power and presence, and you guys demonstrate that every single time I go live. So I thank you all, and I appreciate that. Yo, 5, I appreciate you, man, coming in. Hey, okay, so going forward, guys. All right, going forward. Now, I want to start something new here. I'm kind of want to share something. I'm going to open up a little portion of my life, a little routine of mine. Now, there's this book, okay? I'm not much of a reader. I'm not big on books. I don't read all kinds of books, but I'll tell you what. There is a book, okay, that I encourage you, especially you leaders out there, especially those of you who are in the military. I encourage you, but if you're in a leadership role, even in the civilian world, or even, hey, you know what, you're a parent, and you just desire to strengthen your leadership abilities and characteristics. And there's a book here I wanted to share with you guys that I read. It's an easy read, and basically you just take a portion of it every day. A lot of you know who he is. The author is Jocko Willink. Okay, those of you know he was a SEAL Team 6 commander, and that is no easy. Yeah, I can imagine what his resume looks like. But Jocko Willink, man, and this book is called Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual. Okay. And I used to always start my day by reading an excerpt out of this. All right. And basically the book is really easy. It's really cool, guys. I recommend you checking it out. You can probably find it on Amazon now, Barnes & Noble, your local bookstore. I actually went to a bookstore and actually purchased it. It was weird too, the story, how that happened. Just kind of one of those things where I didn't plan on it, and it just kind of caught my attention and caught my eye, and I just felt led to do it. But like I said, it's called Discipline Equals Freedom, Field Manual by Jocko Willink. And I wanted to read a portion real quick, start off this. And what I do is I'll start my day, and I'll read a certain portion of it and kind of get your day started, And there was one part, all right, and it kind of hit with 2024, all right. And I'll read it to you guys. It's a very simple read. It's a couple paragraphs, literally a portion, but we're going to get started with this episode with just a reading of this, because I feel like when I read it this morning, I feel like somebody out there, whether it's you or anybody, somebody needs to hear it, And as we embark in a new year of 2024, this is not the year, and the message is, guys, for all of us, is it's not the year for procrastination. Okay, and that's the message. All right, so let me take a sip of the old note Comfort and Chaos juice. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this chapter is titled, I appreciate that, Rayman. Okay, so going forward, this one is titled, and guys, pay attention, because I'm pretty sure you guys can all learn something here. Okay, so check this out. It's called Overcoming Procrastination: When and Where to Start. Okay, people want to know how to stop laziness. They want to know how to stop procrastination. They have an idea in their head, maybe even a vision, but they don't know where to start, so they ask. And they say, where do I start? When is the best time to start? And I have a simple answer. Here and now. That's it. Here and now. 2 words. You want to improve? You want to get better? You want to get on a workout program, or a clean diet, or start a new business? You want to write a book, make a movie, build a house, or a computer, or an app, or even start a podcast? Where do you start? You start right here. When do you start? You start right now. You initiate action. Here's the reality. That idea isn't going to execute itself. That book isn't going to write itself. Those weights out in the gym, they aren't going to move themselves. You have to do it. You make the choice. And you have to do it now. So stop thinking about it. Stop dreaming about it. Stop researching every aspect of it and reading all about it and debating the pros and the cons of it. Start doing it. Take that first step and make it happen. Get after it. And remember, here and now. Guys, I read that this morning. It was powerful. It was powerful and it hit me, and it was just a reality that, you know what, even tonight, like tonight here, this is a first step. You know, I could have researched, I could have did some more stuff. I could have, you know what? No, it is about the here and now, you know, just those two words. And 2024 team is not the year to procrastinate. All right. So if that's the main focus, or if that's the message that you got from that, I hope that is, because that's what I'm aiming for. All right, team. And once again, I see you guys in the chat there. Hey, thank you all 5. Shannon, hey, thank you guys all. Token, I see you guys. Rags, I appreciate you guys tuning in and being present. This is not going to be a long episode, guys. It is going to be more organized. When you see me do these live podcast episodes, they're going to be organized. You know, we're going to try to keep it under the hour and a half, maybe 2 hour threshold. No, nothing too crazy. And then at the end, guys, I'm going to open up the chat. I'm going to chime into you guys and listen to what you guys have to say over some of the topics that we discuss. Maybe even open up the Discord, listen to some of you guys chime in, and be ready to rock and roll. But know that when you guys do, you guys are giving me that permission and disclosure to publish the podcast episode, and you guys will be added into that if you don't mind. If you do mind, it's okay. We just won't bring you into that. You know, we'll just read your chat or something like that. Either way, we'll figure out a way. Okay. Let's get this show started. All right, guys. Big thing first. So, living with regret. All right. We're going to this first segment and topic, and I know this is a chaos that we all have dealt with or are eventually going to deal with. This is one, guys, I feel like I deal with a lot. All right. I want to say a lot, you know, and it's weird because sometimes you think you go through a situation and you just are like, holy crap, how did I make it out of that? You know, holy crap, I don't know how I made it out of that, but I did. And then time goes by, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're in another one, you know? And then that feeling of regret it's a tough feeling, and we all feel it. Man, trust me. So, living with regret, though, all right, this is a chaos that I know I personally struggle with, and I thought I'd share this with you guys. So there's times in my life, you know, where I am in certain situations. It can be in the workplace. It can be in friendships, relationships, family, where I've made decisions that I regret, seriously. And those decisions weren't always easy to live with, you know. But I know that they're not impossible. Now, living with it, I am definitely curious to know some of your thoughts too. So feel free to type it in the Discord if you guys can. And I'll read your thoughts here on the podcast. But feel free, type it in the Discord. What your thoughts are, or you can DM me on Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, you can DM me your response as well. But I want to know your thoughts on living with regret as I get into this. And then once I'm done, I'll pull it up and we'll read some of your guys' stuff on the air here. Okay, so that is, it's not easy. It's not easy, team. And I can remember times that I've looked back and I fall in a cloud of depression. You know, I've fallen into clouds of depression. I've fallen into clouds of just like, dude, what the hell? You know, what is that? You know, what happened? But the one reality though is I had to always shift my focus, and I encourage you guys to do the same, because we're going to go through those situations where we're going to regret. We're going to regret we did this. We're going to regret we did that. we're going to regret we said that or said this or even didn't do this and didn't do that. But when you do, I would say one thing that helped me is don't let that regret or don't let the feeling take you over, because it can. And it happens naturally. It naturally happens where we just want to be consumed by that feeling. And then that's how we're going to engage life from that point forward. If we even do. Sometimes some people aren't even strong enough. They let that emotion take over and it crushes them inside too. They're just dead inside. And you don't want that. So if you're in that situation where you're living with regret, one thing that helped me, all right, how I found comfort in that chaos is I had to dial my energy and my focus towards a goal, towards an event, towards some type of energy where I can earn that day. I can earn that moment, you know, and me being in my job and being in the military, I can definitely, it's a little bit easier for me because I have lost those brothers. I've had lost those really close friends, you know, who hold that bond and hold that truth to me and keep myself accountable. And I'm able to use them as a way to just not throw in the towel, you know? Yeah, I made a mistake. I regret it. But I'm not going to let that focus and dictate my actions from that point forward. But you know what I will do? I'm going to learn. You know, I'm going to learn. You can learn. You will learn. If anything, you're going to learn something about how to progress and how to succeed from that situation. Or you're going to learn that situation just overtook you and you're on the weak side of things and you need that strength. You're going to learn what you need to get you through this, because right now you may not have it. You may not have those accountability partners or those friends or that goal. You need that idea. You know, you need that. And that's what's more important. That's what's more important. And so I really, this topic, well, the reason why I want to engage this topic, guys, because it is 2024. All right. It's going to be a new year, and it's going to be a chaotic year. You know, it's going to be a chaotic year, but you know what? We're going to be put in situations and decisions where it might lead to a result of regret. But understand that don't let those regretful decisions or those regretful results take you over. Okay? Don't do it. You know, I have a saying that I tell this to my little brothers. The problem of today, your problem of today won't be your problem 5 years from now. So, don't let it consume you. All right? And that regret, it's going to go away. But learn from it. All right? And understand that you can live with regret because you can learn not to make those decisions again. Do the right thing. You know, say the right things. What you didn't do, do it now. Okay? What do you guys think? Is that okay? Thank you, man. Hey, I see you in the chat there. Hey, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Great content. Hector, I appreciate you guys coming in. Ray, man, thank you guys. Hey, living with regret, guys. You guys can do it. Okay, team. All right. So going forward. All right, moving forward, team. All right. So next thing I want to discuss with you guys, missing Navy SEALs. Can you believe that? And who here knows? Hey, actually, wait, hold on. Before, let me see if you guys chimed in. Let's see who chimed in on the Discord. I want to know, before we go forward, guys, into the missing Navy SEALs. Some of you, let's see what you guys put in. If you guys did participate in the Discord or DM me on living with regret. I want to know your thoughts. Okay. Okay, awesome. And we got something. Okay, so, NOLA Native says, regret. I don't regret my decisions ever. I promised myself once a long time ago that as long as I have the best intentions with my choices, there's nothing to regret. I disassociate my feelings and make logic-based decisions post-decision after whatever the fallout is, positive or negative. I use it to self-evaluate and use it as a teaching tool for future decisions. Wow, thank you for that. That is amazing and absolutely correct. Thank you for sharing. I like that. That is actually good, especially because you use it for teaching tools, all right? And that's good because no great leader, team, if there's anything to remember, no great leader keeps knowledge to himself, all right? Your resume as a leader are those who succeed after you, who you enabled, all right? So keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead. That was the Instagram. Let's go ahead. Let's pull up Discord here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, our man, Token, I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you tuning into the podcast as well. All right, Token types in, living with regret turns into constant worries. You wish you can change the past instead of looking forward into the future. I have done that before several times. Over and almost always, it ended up in disaster. Wow. But I have to work through that. I currently regret working out too hard and messing up my back, but ultimately it was for a good cause. Okay, story time. Hopefully the story time goes into what he did. When I first met Kay, he was in deep depression over something that he had regretted. He said that he had passed up all his money buying cars, buying dumb stuff, and only was going to depreciate in value and cause him temporary happiness. But he overcame that by looking into the future and not letting the regret consume him. He is currently regretting, I'm not going to read that, his body. He currently is regretting messing up his body and now is working his way back up. Proud of him. Hey, that is awesome, Token. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, that is awesome. And hey, I hope Kay definitely gets better and continues to focus that goal. And thank you for sharing that extra story. Because that is definitely important. And it's good to hear, guys. It's good to hear some of the stuff that you guys are. See, this is what we're about. You know, you share some of your thoughts. You share some of your experiences and understanding. So I thank you for that. I thank you. Okay, so. Now, going forward, team. So if you guys have been watching the news lately, especially the past 48 hours, there's a big story, going around. And there are 2 Navy SEALs who are still missing status, I believe. If you guys know otherwise, if been declared or if they've maybe recovered some bodies. From my understanding, though, they're still missing. And I'll explain the details of the situation here and what happened, but they're missing out in the ocean right now. Now, so what happened was, this was off the coast of Somalia. All right. And, these guys, and let me tell you, these guys are the best of the best. All right. There's no other real warriors out there who can compare to what these guys do. I mean, just what they go through to just be selected. Trust me. There's no one here trust me. They are the best of the best. All right. But so the team was operating off the coast of Somalia, and what they do is they patrol the waters out there and protect them against pirates and terrorists and just all the illegal activities that happen over the ocean. Now, going forward, these guys basically were doing a night operation And the night operation is basically they basically board the ship, and I'm not going to go into details on that or what the actual it's called. There's a lot of stuff that's still like very secure when discussing those kind of activities. But I will tell you that they basically went out there, got on the ship, and this was a nighttime operation. Now, those of you who know, especially if you've seen some of those World War II footage of like D-Day, and when those soldiers were downloading off the ship and they're getting onto the little bucket boats, they're literally in rough water. So when you're in the ocean, you're already in rough waters, and then you're climbing down what is like a rope net. All right. Now, the ladders that they use are very narrow. And those of you who are in the military basic training know which kind of ladder I'm talking about, where you got to literally go on both sides almost. Excuse me. Now, what's crazy is these guys are doing a nighttime mission, and one of them, I guess, fell off that ladder and into the water. Now, what's crazy is these guys, when they're doing that, they're what we call in the military full kit. All right. Now, when you're full kit, that means you got your body armor on, you got your ammo, you got your optics, you got batteries, you got water, you got everything you need for that mission and some, And when you have all that, plus your weapon, plus your Kevlar, your headgear, and plus this is night, so I guarantee they had their optics. I mean, they had all kinds of stuff, And when you have all that on, you hit that water, you jump in any kind of water, you're like an anchor. I mean, you're going to sink. And what's crazy is these guys do this stuff all the time. Let that just be that's just a demonstration of what type of maniacs these are. Like, don't even mess with them. Like, what kind of headspace do you have to be on to just be like, dude, I want to do that job? No. But, yeah, not for me, man. I like it on land. I don't like the water. Anyways, so he falls off, and this is nighttime in the ocean. Now imagine, you fall into the water in the ocean at night? Bro, hey, and you got all that gear on? Dude, man. And you know what's crazy is normally, now, I don't know the details of this, but normally they do carry some special on their belt, a special like air device that deploys that you can pull, and it's a flotation device temporarily, and it just like inflates a little CO2 balloon and keeps you afloat. Now, I don't know if they had that kind of stuff, because normally teams like that, they have their own SOPs. So they have everything that they need to take and stuff. I don't know if that's part of their SOP, but if it was, man, I hope, man, I don't know. I just hope and pray the best for him. Now, you know what's crazy, though? That's not even the fact. And what I really wanted to talk about, though, is this guy fell off, okay? And fell off into the dark ocean waters at night. Dark. And then his buddy, his teammate, literally saw him fall off and then immediately jumped in after him. He chose to jump in after him, knowing that he has all his gear, all his weapons. It's going to be a struggle. Like, he didn't even hesitate. And when I heard about that and I read the article, and I was like, everyone else like probably reads the article, and I saw the report on the news, and people are all talking, well, blah, 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 this and the ship this, and what are they doing out there? I'm here. Where I'm focused at is like, dude, that is some hell of an example of selfless service that nobody would be able to comprehend. Because now there are 2 missing Navy SEALs. There could have been 1. But a grown man, a teammate, a man who probably had his own kids, own family, own wife, didn't even hesitate to make the decision to jump in the dark ocean waters at night after him. I'll tell you what, guys, if that don't give you chills, I don't know. I don't know what will at that point, because I'm getting chills just talking about it, because to me, that is a hell of example of selfless service that the average human being will never understand. Never. Never. You know, we get told there's going to be a little cold freeze coming through overnight, and I swear people ransack grocery stores taking this. They rip that stuff out of your cart, all this stuff, you know, for just rice, water. They're buying up everything. They don't even care. You know, they don't even care. All they're doing is just caring for themselves and their family. That's it. Which, I get it. But for a dude to literally jump off the boat in dark ocean waters at night to go after his buddy. Dude, I swear, man. I swear, dude, I pray, and I've been praying, and I hope the best for those guys. I hope they're alive. I pray, seriously. And, man, if not, I guarantee both of them, they have a special place in heaven right now. Because that is, dude, no, and there's the verse in the Bible comes up to my man, no greater life hath a man than to give his own life for another. That is, gosh, man. I don't know about you guys, but that just, it blows my mind. Selfless service. Jeez. It can hit you. It can hit you, you know. I know it hits me, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah. Hey, feel free to type it up. Go ahead, guys, DM me or type it on my Instagram or on the Discord if you guys have anything you'd like to chime in on selfless service, or even just a story about the 2 Navy SEALs. And I'll pull that up here, and we'll see what you guys have to say, and I'll read it out. But I think a good takeaway from that is we should definitely shift our focus, you know, in our day-to-day. Shift that focus in that day-to-day on selfless service and just what it really means. You know, what it really means to you. You know, it is a new year. You know, new opportunities. You know, and selfless service, you know what? That can be demonstrated in many different factors. You know, you don't have to jump off a ship or push somebody out of a moving car. Hey, shoot, just pulling out your neighbor's garbage cans off the side of the road. That's some selfless service right there. You know, you see some trash in front of your neighbor's house. Hey, I'm just going to pick up this trash in front of your house, man. You know, that's a form of selfless service. You know, seeing some lady trying to unload some groceries in her car, you just kind of, hey, let me help you grab that. You know, that looks a little heavy. You know, just something out of the ordinary. You know, something like that's a form of selfless service, team. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There's a lot of actions we can do out there, guys. You know, we're still human beings. All right, let me just check real quick. Let's see what we got. And going forward, man, let me tell you. Okay. Okay. Noah, thank you for this. Very proud of you. You're an amazing example of selfless service. You should Never doubt how great you are. Seriously. Oh, thank you. That is awesome. Hey, it's always good to have some words of encouragement, and sharing those words of encouragement is actually a form of selfless service, encouraging others. Ain't that right, team? Thank you. Okay. Hey, I appreciate that. And hey, by the way, I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you for participating. You know, it's always good. Okay. Moving on. Yeah. Okay. So, borrowed time, team. Okay. Borrowed time. Yo, King, I see you in there, man. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I thank you for that, man. We're doing something different. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, cheers to you, man. It was well. Actually, you know, before we go forward, let's definitely think about those guys, man, and hope the best. I'm really caught on that story, team. You know, they're still part of the military. You know, but when there's ever two guys like that just missing right now, a lot of my mind, that senior leader in me, goes into that senior leader mode. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to, we'll just have just kind of a moment for them. A little cheers and thank you guys. I hope the best for you guys. I really do, man. I can't imagine. Talk about selfless service, dude. I swear, man. I pray they find these guys, and I would want to meet this guy who literally made that decision to just, no hesitation, just jump right in there. God, dude. The cojones on that guy. Jeez. That's I'll tell you what, that's somebody, it's those kind of behaviors, that's somebody who I know I would go to war with. I can easily say I'd go into combat with that dude. No hesitation. Oh, wow, guys. Oh, wow. Okay, moving on. Yeah. Okay, so borrow time, team. Borrow time. Let me see. Did anybody? Let me give it a little Discord moment. Make sure if any of you guys chimed in. Yeah, Pedro. Oh, okay. Yo, appreciate this. This is coming from Pedro Santana in the Discord. Hey, I don't have no same history, but I hope that I can be like this guy. I always think in my team, when we are training and in operation, the guys pass through about can understand, I believe. So I believe in the purpose. That's actually very true, man. That is very true. And yeah, in the military, as a leader, you have to have that mindset. So definitely, man, I thank you for tuning in on that, and thank you for sharing. That is very true, very true. And yeah, hopefully you never have to be put in that situation, man, that he had to make that choice. I mean, it's not something that you want to actively chase as a human being or as a leader, you know. Let's see here. Going forward. No. Okay. Boom. And boom. Take care of that. No, so borrow time, guys. Ooh. Let's see what's going on here. Sorry. I just want to make sure we got there we go. Okay. So temporary time, borrowed time. I want to know, guys, this is a form of chaos that kind of ties into what we discussed in the first topic, but it's 2024, and what did you guys set out to accomplish? I actually met somebody the other day who I asked, hey, what's your goal for 2024? And you know what this individual said? The individual said, I don't have one. And I was like, you don't have one? Like, you don't want to, maybe do more push-ups, a fitness goal, or a financial goal, or a personal goal, relationship-wise, anything? And the individual responded, no, I don't have one. I don't need one. And I was like, why do you not need one? Well, because I did it all already. And I'm like, you did it all already? And yeah, I did it already. There's nothing worth really pursuing anymore. I did it all. And so I didn't want to get into an argument, all right? And I knew based off the demeanor and the body language and the tone that this individual was not really wanting to engage in a conversation. But I will tell you this. My response to that was more of, well, you got to understand, you're on borrowed time. And being on borrowed time means you don't know when your ticket's going to get punched. None of us do. None of us do. This holiday season, I had to bury a family member who died suddenly and immediately, just days before Christmas Eve. And it wasn't something that you just can accept so easily. If anything, it's a reality of like, dude, I was just planning Christmas Eve. We were planning a whole Christmas Eve potluck. And then just days later, off this earth, just flesh and bones, no life. So understand that just form some type of definition that you guys would understand, whether it's a family member, a death of a loved one, or something, a memory, whatever. But I would encourage you guys to form that understanding in you of just what borrowed time means to you. So that if somebody asks you what your goal is, if you have any aspirations, any goals, any focal points, that you want to hit, your answer isn't, no, I'm good. I already did it all. I'm like, no. You still got breath in your lungs. You got a body. You got life. What do you did it all? So I would encourage you guys to form a goal. If you don't have one, it's okay. But find something to chase, something to just grab onto. It could be anything. It can be just doing push-ups, something as simple as saying, hey, I want to do 100 push-ups in 2 minutes. That's my goal. Well, you know what? You got something. You're chasing it. You're making the best of your borrowed time, And that's basically what I wanted to hit, guys, is making the best with our borrowed time. Because sometimes, team, and I myself included, I myself included, sometimes we tend to live our days like as if there's no end. Like, seriously, we tend to live our days like there's no end. If it comes to holding a grudge with somebody, or we hate somebody, or we got in this argument, or we're doing this, we want to get this, like we tend to literally, we fall in this motion where we literally engage ourselves every day like as if there's no end. We're not going to die. Time is not precious. I can say I'm going to do this next year. I can do this the year after that. Hey, you know what? My 3-year goal is this. No. Get away from that. Because time is already too precious. We are all on borrowed time. You know, David Goggins has this saying that I like. I don't know it exactly word for word, but he sent this on a birthday card to Joe Rogan, and he sent a birthday message, and he basically just said that on this day you were born out of your mother's womb and you took your first breath, you have already accepted the willingness that you're going to die. That's crazy when you think about it, because it's so true. When we're born and we take that first breath out of the womb and we're breathing that first breath of oxygen and we're crying, you know, as a baby, you know, and I think back to when my son was born, I was holding him in the hospital. And from that point on, they're now accepted the vulnerability of life, the vulnerability of time, that now your clock starts. That's crazy, team. It's crazy when you think about that, you know, and I'm not trying to get too heavy, you know, but this is what Comfort and Chaos podcast is. All right. This is exactly what it is about. And it blows my mind. So what are you guys doing? You know, this is the question we got to ask ourselves. What are we doing with our time? You know, so if somebody asks you what your goal is, you know, what are you chasing this year? You know, don't even think about it as this year. Think about it as, hey, what are you chasing with this time that you have going forward? If you knew you only had a year's left of time, what are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do with this time that you have? You know, that should be the question. I should go back to that individual and ask, hey, I get it. You don't have a year's goal, but hey, what are you going to do with the time that you have now? What are you going to do? It's pretty heavy, team. It's pretty heavy. And you know, this kind of ties into the Navy SEAL story, you know, because think about it. That SEAL, that teammate, that brother who jumped in after his teammate in the dark ocean waters at night, jumped in after he fell off, knowing that he's probably not going to come back, knowing that there is no measure of rescue established for them. He just knew that he knew his teammate needed help, and he just jumped in, didn't even hesitate. That was his time. How much time did he have? It's crazy, team. That is the simplest time. It blows my mind. Hey, I'm going to go ahead. Feel free, guys. Type in the Discord, type in or DM me on Instagram. Type in your responses to this topic on borrowed time. Let me know your thoughts or experiences that you guys had recently, you know, and I'll read them here on the air, and then we'll move forward. But I appreciate that. And I see the chat, guys. I see it live there. I'm sorry I can't tune in. I can't get full in. Grizzly, I see you. Recon, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. I see you guys there. Those of you know, 100%, man. Create a good site picture. Can I get an amen? That's right, man. And Grizzly, hallelujah. Yep. Yeah, praise the Lord. Hey, Hey, that's right. Praise the Lord, man. All you guys, thank you all for being present. We're gonna get into one more topic, and after that, we'll close out with some chat interaction, and then we'll go about our evenings, team. Okay, so borrowed time, team. Let me hear. I'm gonna read some of your thoughts here. Those of you who chimed in either on Instagram or the Discord, just type it in, and or your story or your input, and I will definitely read them out here and hear your thoughts and even share what I can. I'll give you a few seconds to do so if you want. If not, we will move forward. We will move forward to our final topic. Man, I tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. Deviated septums suck. Hey, do any of you guys use that or ever use that like black tape to help clear your airway on your nose? You know, that athletes always use. I always see that, and I always wonder, does that even really work? And how's putting a piece of tape on your nose supposed to like improve your breathing? I don't know. I'm not a sports medicine expert, but I've always been curious about that. I've always been curious. Let's see. K-tape works wonders. Hey, can you, okay, if any of you guys got a suggestion or maybe an Amazon link, speaking with you there, if you can, feel free to DM me that Amazon link, because I need to try. I need to give it a shot, because as you guys know, one of my 2024 goals, all right, I'm kicking off the first level. I want to run a half marathon and a full marathon in the year 2024. And guess what I'm doing in March? Guess what I am doing in March, team? That's right. You know it. Running a half marathon. Run the Alamo. Let's go. That's exactly what I'm doing. Really? You're losing? Okay. I'm going to have to give me some ear taping. I'm going to have to get some get your okay. Hey, you're going to have to hook me up then. You're going to have to hook me up. I appreciate that. Definitely. All the time I was searching something to learn or read and stay stopped in the time. Oh, there you go. I appreciate that. Congrats, half marathon. That's right. Half marathons are fun. No. If you guys know anything about me, anything over 5 miles is not fun. Okay? If I got to run for more than 5 miles, it's not fun. Okay. Let's see. Did any of you guys chime in? Anything, any stories, anything to share on borrowed time? I appreciate that. If you didn't, don't worry. It's okay. I was going to read your responses on the air here, but it is totally fine. It's okay, man. It's okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Hey, going forward. Last topic. Okay, last topic. And this one. All right. Last topic, and then we're going to go right into some live chat interactions, and we'll close out with that. All right, guys. So freaking NFL chaos. All right. Those of you who know me, all right, those of you who truly know me know that I am a man who loves football. Yes, I love football. I love it so much that I'll even go to another game for other teams that are not even my team just because I love football. Now, that being said, I also have a team. That being said, this past weekend was playoff weekend. I want to know if any of you guys had a team, okay, in the playoffs, are they still there now? Or did they lose? And I don't want no bandwagons. Hey, I swear, no bandwagons. I want you to be loyal, all right? Loyalty is a serious characteristic that we all possess, but yet can easily compromise. So, loyalty to a football team. Miami Dolphins. That's my team. We got our butt kicked in Arrowhead Stadium against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, let me tell you this, all right? I've been getting a lot of people sending me DMs, sending me messages, sending me text messages saying, hey, sorry. You know, even at work, people are saying, hey, what happened to Miami? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you what happened to Miami. All right. And I'm just going to put this on the record now because I don't want everyone to be sending me all these messages. I'm going to tell you what happened. What happened was they went into it knowing they were going to lose. That's the truth. That's the truth. They legit, team, I kid you not. Those of you who played sports before know what I'm talking about, all right? Those of you who've played sports know that whenever there was always that feeling or there was the chemistry of the team when you're on a team and you're about to face a very superior team that just has a big reputation, big players. They haven't lost. They're just superior, all right, on paper. They're superior on paper. You know that some of the players on your team already accepted defeat before you fake. They're like, hey, we'll go give it our best shot, but, I mean, look at them, look at us. So let me tell you, when you have that mindset, that is a toxic mindset. And not only is it toxic, it is contagious. The mindset of accepting defeat is contagious because it leads to actions. It leads to behaviors. It leads to energy and effort. And then it's going to spread like a virus. It's going to spread. And that is what happened to my Miami Dolphins. That is legit what happened to my Miami Dolphins. They went into it. And you know a good sign? Let me tell you. Oh, boy. Let me tell you a good sign. So, those of us athletes know, all right, especially if you had the honor and the privilege of playing in like a state championship or regional playoffs, regional finals in the athletic spectrum, you know the feeling when you lose. You know that feeling. And that feeling is not one that you just feel like, hey, I just gave it my all. We fought to the very end and we lost. And now that other team on the other side is cheering up. They're laughing, they're joking, they're hugging each other. And we're over here like, oh, you're angry and you're sad. Every emotion that goes into just defeat, like that is what defeat is. Like you got beat, but you fought to the end. And that's why that feeling is so great, because you fought. You freaking fought. I gave up sweat. I gave up energy. I did it all out there, and I left it on the field. I left it on the court. I left it on whatever. And when you have that feeling, And then it comes time to shake their hand or go to the other side and shake their hands and say, good game. I know me. I've been in that situation. I didn't want to shake their hand. I didn't want to. I maybe shake two players' hands only because I had to, and I didn't even make eye contact. I didn't even say anything. I just like, yep. And then I walked away to the locker room because you don't want to do that. Because you knew you fought. You knew you had a chance. You knew you wanted to beat these guys. So you left it all out there. And then your teammates followed you. You want to know what happened to the Dolphin game at the end of the game? I swear I'm not making this up. If you guys don't believe me, YouTube it. But I'm talking, they legit, it was like they're about to go out there and play hopscotch. Or they're about to play, I don't know. They're over there signing each other's jerseys, laughing, taking selfies, taking social media photos, trying to interrupt other people's interviews. I mean, you would have thought that it was probably a Pro Bowl game. Like it was the Pro Bowl. Not a playoff divisional game, postseason playoff game where you win or you go home. Yeah. That was it. So I knew then that I'm like, okay, now I know why those plays were being played, why those decisions were being made out there during the game, because you guys just showed me. You guys, during this post-game interaction, showed me you didn't even care. You're just glad to get over it because it was cold outside. The chaos of our elements were too much that I just wanted to quit. Just get it over with. Let's go. That's not a heart of a champion, team. That's not a heart of a champion. And same thing happened to, man, there's that at least that was my team. All right. I know another tough loss was the Dallas Cowboys. That one really surprised me. I'm not going to lie. But that one, I mean, that loss really ties into just a lot of individuals doing individual plays, individual things, and it just led to chaos. There was no synchronization. There was no synergy with the team, and it definitely showed. Yeah. Oh, well, guys. Yeah, let's see. Oh, hey, I did get a DM with the link. That's freaking awesome. I'm going to have to get some of that now. Hopefully it works. I'll have to order that tonight. Thank you for coming in the clutch. Let's see. Let me check. Let's do a quick little Discord check. Discord check. Okay, no Discord check. All right, guys. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? How did your team do? How did your team do? Did you guys' team do okay? Let's go ahead and open this up for some chat interaction. We're just going to close off our topics right now. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we got here for chat interaction here. Shannon, hey, the playoffs, hey, not my babies. Mindset does matter. Yes, you were absolutely right. Y'all said that, Pedro. Hey, I like football. I sympathize with the Chiefs, but I'm Brady's and Mahomes fan. So then you were definitely a Chiefs fan because Mahomes is on the Chiefs and Brady is retired. But you like to watch the games. Hey, that's pretty awesome, man. Hey, shout out to you, dude. Watching the games all the way from down south in Brazil. Let's go. Let's go. I like that. Let's go. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in all the way down there. Let's see. Okay. No, I appreciate that. Hey, King Pong writes, hey, if you're not eye taping, you're making a superfluous decision. Eye tape. I'm going to have to try some eye tape. Do you guys eye tape? Yo, you're with me, Gabe. Oh, nice, man. Hey, don't do big runs. Thank you. Hey, if you're not temple taping, you're held in contempt. Freaking Chrissy. Yo, bro, I do not need that crazy. Hey, that was a good one. Don't you guys think? Okay, Grizzly, I'll give you that one. That was a good one. No, I appreciate that. Yo, Tita, hey, congrats. Half marathons are fun. Yo, I don't know what half marathon. Okay, you obviously have not ran with me. All right, because half marathons aren't just fun. No, half marathons are not just fun, okay? They suck. Anything over 5 miles sucks. Yo, Keep On comes in here and types, hey, he who regretfully neglects the act of forehead taping is enveloped in instrumentable void and effort. Levels are nothing more than the false pass. Yo, dude, you are going way too deep with this. I need to, okay, you know what? Send a picture of what tape you use, King. All right, send a picture of what tape you use, and I appreciate that. We're just going to go off of that, okay? Either way, guys, hey, I also want to know your thoughts, okay? Please, in this time, I will ask, please type it in the chat. Please interact. We're going to do a quick little after-action review, all right? In the military, we call these AARs, all right? We do them after every training, every meeting, everything. We're always doing AAR. So now we're going to do an after-action review of tonight, all right? As you know, guys, tonight was a very different and a new step into my streaming / content creation world. No longer procrastinating, just gonna freaking just drive forward and execute. Now, that being said though, guys, you guys are all a part of that. So I definitely really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate your support. It goes so far, and as you could tell, your support, literally you're looking at it, and it just continues to go, and you guys are part of that team. So I thank you all. Now, I also now am reaching out to you guys for an input now for the after action review. Okay, so what do you guys think? All right, what was supposed to happen? Well, we're supposed to set up a live podcast stream in a controlled environment, such as, where we went over a series of topics in a series order. And then also opened for some discussions, where I'll read a DM or a Discord based off the responses or your guys' thoughts on some of those topics as well. And then we went into this, after the series of topics, went into this and doing some chat interaction, where here we are now. So that is what was supposed to happen. Now, did it happen? I would say yes, but what are some sustains and what are some improves? This is where you guys come in. Share your thoughts, share your sustains, share your improves. What did I did good? What do you like about this? And then of course, what could I improve on? And it could be, hey, better camera, better lighting, get some freaking ice tape on your nose so you don't sound so freaking congested all the time. Better topics or whatever. There's just so many things you guys can say. So I would appreciate your guys' input. I'll read them out here, and then we'll go forward. We will go forward. Thank you, guys. Sustain, some improves. Type them out. Let's see what you got. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Hey, did you guys also like me starting off with a Jocko Willink little read? You know, he is basically one of my he's one of my big mentors and big role models, you know, especially as being a leader in the military and coming up in this world, you know, and going through a lot of crazy things alone and by myself. He is definitely one out there, you know. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. And we'll rock and roll, you know. I'll definitely. So my intent is I want to do at least 2 shows a week, okay, where we do it like this. 2 shows, and what I'm going to go for is I'm going to go for like a Tuesday and Thursday night where we do live broadcast. That is the intent, team. So I'm telling you guys now. All right. Okay. Hey, framing is a little high. Okay. Maybe angle down for the next time and a bit tighter shot. Great talk and lighting. Nice, relaxed vibe. Oh, appreciate that, Recon. You must have been in the military, dude. By the way, you shared that. You literally shared some improves with some sustains. I like that. It's a good leader right there. Hey, no, Recon, thank you for sharing, man. I appreciate that. Hey, 3M tape, of course. Okay. Hey, and any other would be egregious lapse to one's judgment, willful ignorance, and the perplexing of yet colossal blunder. King Pond. Yo, King. I love you, brother. Thank you for tuning in, man. Don't you ever change. Continue to be who you are. Don't ever change. Hey, Shannon types, hey, solid topics. Smooth transitions. Pause for comments is a nice segue. Hey, the blue lighting set the mood for your topics, intentional or not. I like when you have multiple audio effects versus just the clap or the overall score. 9.2 out of 10. Wow. Thank you so much. 9.2 out of 10. Let's go. 9.2 out of 10? Okay. Thank you. No, seriously though, I appreciate that, Shannon. Thank you for sharing. You absolutely, that input definitely does matter, and I will take that definitely into effect. Recon as well. Thank you, man. And I will have to tighten up that frame. You are absolutely right. I can definitely play with that angle a little bit better. Grizzly types. Hey, you gonna go see Goggins and Mark Cuban talk at the convention in Dallas? Grizzly, to answer your question, I did hear about that, and it is a drive down the road. I do not know if I'm going to be able to go. I know you have to purchase tickets and stuff. I don't know if because it's such a last minute thing. And for me, I would have to not only purchase tickets, I'll have to obviously drive down there. And then, of course, secure a hotel, secure lodging, food. Like, there's a lot that factors into that I just don't think it'd be really worth it for me to attend. Although those who are attending, hey, I definitely look forward to hearing about it from you if you don't mind sharing. Recon types, I got a bit of leadership in me. Learn from the best. Oh, dude, that's slick, man. That's slick. Yeah, you learn from the best. That's right. That is right. You did. the best leader in all of 1st ID 2nd Brigade. I'm just kidding. I do actually have 2 other sound effects here. I mean, that's one. There you go. But no, I will look into that, Shannon. Thank you. No, yeah, guys. Hey, thank you for that. And I look forward to Thursday's episode because, believe it or not, guys, in the military, all right? In the military, at least in the Army, okay? In the Army, as a leader, you always have to have what we call a plan forward. So you have a plan for this week. It's what we call T week, okay? T week. And then you have a plan for the week after, which is T plus 1. And then the week after that, T plus 2, T plus 3. So we always go at least 6 weeks out. Usually that's the minimal standard. Some places go even more. It depends what the SOP is. But you will always see, at least as a leader, you always want to have a 6-week plan. So T plus 6. So for Thursday, I already have some topics for Thursday. So I hope you guys can tune in on that. I definitely look forward to hearing some of your input. And my topics, it's comfort and chaos, team. It's comfort and chaos, and we're going to bounce all over the place. All over the place. Okay. Hey, great topics, man. Interaction with the viewers, and always transmitting good energies for everybody. Hey, this is a team. This is comfort and chaos. Oh my gosh. Yo, bro, that was a very warm, dude. I just felt warm reading that, dude. I felt all warm inside. I feel like we're hugging each other right now. I'm shaking your hand like this. And then I'm bringing you in closely, and I'm giving you this big Vato arm right here. This one right here. Just wrapping around, just patting you in the back, just like this. Because hermanos por vida. That's right, man. I appreciate that, dude. That is some great input there, man. I thank you for that. And that's right, comfort and chaos team. Yeah, guys. No, it's definitely been a pleasure and an honor. Hey, guys, look at that. See, I can feel the nasal passageways going through. Pollos hermanos. Hey, now also for Thursday. Now, what I'm gonna also do, guys, those of you who have the Discord capabilities, be ready because I will open up. I want to also include interaction with you guys, even on Discord. So we'll close out. Hey, maybe even Thursday we'll test this out. I'll open up the Discord and I'll share. I'll create a whole new room, and it'll be where I'll pull one of you in one at a time, and we'll discuss one of the topics. And I want to hear your points of view live on the air. You'll share it, and then we'll let somebody else come in, and we'll just have a good time. I think you guys are all very smart individuals who have multitudes of experience just under your belt and knowledge that you can share, that even I learn from. And I think it benefits the world to learn from that as well. So why not? Why not? So I look forward to that. Okay, so let's see. We cover that. Next week, got some more stuff coming up. Super Bowl's coming up as well, guys. I also got a new game I'm going to stream. All right. So look forward to that. It's called 6 Days in Fallujah. If you guys haven't heard that game, I encourage you to check it out. YouTube some videos. It's actually a military simulator game. Actual military simulator. So I encourage you guys to check that out. But Thursday, man, I hope you guys can tune in on Thursday. I got a great episode lined up. It'll be here, same bat channel, same bat time. And then we'll get into a whole new episode with a whole new set of topics. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. And I look forward to engaging with you guys. I look forward to learning from you guys. And I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. Yeah, you want to play that, man? It is definitely a great game. I would encourage you to check it out. Unfortunately, it's only available on PC via Steam. So if you have a Steam account, you can definitely get this game. Yo, King, what's up, man? Hey, thanks for tuning in just as we're wrapping up. Yo, the flex, dude. Always give you guys a flex. Hey, so big takeaways, guys. All right, big takeaways for tonight as we wrap things up. Understand, team, we're on borrowed time. We're all on borrowed time, so use it wisely. Be the best version of yourself every day and form a goal. If you don't have one yet, form one. All right? If you need help, shoot, dude, DM me. I'll help you. I will help you guys find a goal. If you have a fitness goal, I can definitely help you achieve that. But no, guys, chase a goal this year. This is not the year of procrastination, as I read. And hey, those of you who want to know the book I'm reading to, I recommend it. It's called Discipline Equals Freedom, Field Manual. Okay, Field Manual. I recommend it. It's an older book, but it's definitely worth the purchase. You can literally just start your day by reading literally one expert. It's like a page a day. And I mean, just start your day while you're sipping coffee, and you can learn so much about yourself, so much about your approach for the day. I definitely recommend it. All right. I definitely recommend it. If you want the information, DM me and I'll send you the information as well. Okay, man, make goals, go forward, do your best. That's what's up, man. You joined the Discord. Thank you. Yes, join the Discord. Guys, you already know, next podcast episode is going to be on Thursday, and you already know. Let me catch you guys up. Those of you who just tuned in to, so the podcast episodes that we do like this, the interaction is going to be through Discord. So when you hear a topic and we discuss a topic, at the end of the topic, I leave it open for your interaction and your input. And that is done via Discord or Instagram. All right. So yes, make sure you guys are all following Discord. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'd also encourage you guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. These episodes are also posted under the live category on the YouTube channel, so you can always go back and hear them, get some more input. If you have other things you want to comment or share about, you can always do it there. I always interact on the YouTube comments because it's a lot easier. Unfortunately, Twitch episodes don't let me do that. So, but YouTube comments, I can actually interact with you guys on the episode. So if you missed the episode, go back on the YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It's free, and the support definitely means a lot to me. And then we can just continue to interact with each other and learn from each other and just continue to grow, as we find comfort in our chaos every day. All right. Thank you, King, for joining Discord. And guys, please, by all means, you're always welcome to share too. Share the episodes. If you know somebody can hear or can benefit from any of these topics or even has some input, hey, share the episode. Share the episode. Bring them into the community. All right. Always room to grow, team. Always room to grow. This is the year of growth. This is not the year of procrastination. Chase your goals. I have my goals, and I hope you guys do too. Remember, we're on borrowed time, team. All right? Borrowed time. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here, team. In the meantime, don't forget, do your push-ups. Do your push-ups. Drink your water. Take your vitamins. And most importantly, team, continue mission. The mission of life. All right? A better version of yourself every day. Seek those new opportunities. Gain those new memories. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. All right. I'll see you guys on Thursday. New episode live. I'll see you guys. All right. Hey, this is Snapback Vato signing out.